vibing. Yeah, me and my folks all good, that sun is shining.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Disco Polarized Music, and I am AJ. Today, we are going to react to something fun and funky. We are going to react to Dirty Loops Rock You, and this is the Korg edition. So this is all about Jonah. This was made about 2 years ago, so it's definitely during the height of the disease, which we shall not be named. So anyways, we are going to watch something super funky, super cool. And we're going to go over it because I'm interested. I've never watched this. I just know that Korg always puts out some really cool stuff. I've watched stuff like Spy Sput. I've watched things by a lot of bands, actually. Korg puts on a really good show, really good music videos out of live artists. So let's take a look. This video is only 1 minute and 50, so let's check it out in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that's a Nautilus. That is awesome.
1, 2.
Henrik, you need to make sure your camera's good, man. Yeah, he knows it's funky. Woo! No vocals. Key change. Makes you want to dance, right? What? It's been a while since I heard this song. No track behind it, just keyboard, bass, and drums. Wow. Come on, Aaron. Bring it home. Bring it home. Wow. Wow. Okay, so it's a lot to unpack in just that tiny little clip. So this is like 1 minute and 50 seconds. This had everything to do with Korg and keyboards and the workstation. Nothing is better than a Korg. I'm gonna be honest. Like I have played all kinds of keyboards, all kinds of MIDI boards. Korg always puts out the best. I mean, at least this is getting like up there, but Korg is always the standard. And so having someone like Jonah Nilsson on your team and your brand and pushing your brand is like the best thing you can ever have. Especially since he's like so phenomenally talented. So we got a very stripped down, and I say stripped down, a very stripped down version of Rock You. Drums, 3, drums, bass, keyboard, that's it. But in that little minute 50 seconds, bro, there's a lot going on. So Jonah's skill set when he is not singing is on a different level. I mean, sometimes I feel like we don't get to really witness his greatness on keyboards live. I say live, like reality, because when we're watching the music videos, like you're not really seeing 100% what's really happening. You get to see the aftermath after all the production, after, you know, 3 or 4 producers sit on there, after the track gets added, after the layers, after all that stuff. The reverb is added, the delay is added, the chorus is added, any effect that's on comes afterward. So all the tones and stuff is like we got to see Henrik his bass kind of without the millions of compressor effects and stuff they add after the fact. So his real tone is better, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, y'all, and my IMO. I feel like his bass sounds better when it's just coming through his computer system than it does on his record. I'm not talking about his playing, y'all, because I know y'all were ready to come after me. I can feel it. I'm talking about his tone. Tone meaning the way, not just how it sounds like coming out of the amp, but coming through his computer screen. His tone is more bouncy. His tone cuts through the mix better. But you have to process it so that the keyboard, it doesn't walk all over the keyboard. It doesn't walk all over his vocals. It doesn't get lost in the kick. So a lot of that, but his tone sounded phenomenal. Aaron is just blew me away. So I've been asking. Guys, put a video in the comments of Aaron. Put a video in the comments of Aaron. A couple of y'all put a couple of ones, which I've been saving to react to. But man, when I say like I want to see more, this is what I mean. I want to see more. Like he was able with no vocals, no track, no nothing. It was just him raw. Oh man, no 5 drum tracks down, and then no drum track playing, and then he's playing over that drum track. It was just him, 100% him. I want to see more of that. Like, why aren't they putting out more live recordings of them? I've been seeing a lot of fans filming them, but whoever like. And I get why they do it, because a lot of the filming and stuff that we see on the internet, a lot of these bands and companies are American. Americans are very big on the MTV lifestyle of VH1. If you want to see as many live performances filmed. However, in other places in other countries, that's not really a thing because they don't want you to get tired of them. They want you to come see them live. So I'm guessing because a lot of times when I was on labels and stuff, we got kind of discouraged about putting out live feeds of our music. I say feeds. It wasn't really streaming or anything back in the early 2000s. So it was more like you just put up something like on MySpace or infancy of YouTube and other places. But we didn't have that live. You had to go see them. You want to see your band. We had live albums, you know what I mean? So to see something live that was like more recorded by them, it's really, really cool. And let's get back to Jonas. Jonas like playing styles, very jazz pop. He's a very jazz fusion player. He's not just sitting there. He's not your church player. He's not your, hey, Britney Spears wanted a keyboardist and you need to learn these 4 chords and this tiny little, 2-second riff. Jonah plays constantly, and then when he stops playing, you have Heinrich come in, or I always want to call him Heinrich. Henrik come in and fill in the gaps for him. So Jonah's playing the melodic stuff. He's playing the melody. That do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and then he X's out, and then you see Henrik play that fill, and then he comes back in, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Then he'll change the key, and he'll do something fancy, like he'll come down, the walk down, into something, a key change, or the walk up into a key change. Henrik then follows, but he is controlling the melody. He's controlling the melody line. He's controlling all of that through his playing, like his ability. Because usually, like when you see him, I feel like his voice, his vocals and stuff do a lot of that work and that heavy lifting for him. But this, dude, it was all keyboards, all raw keyboards. So that's really, really cool to see. Like I said, but Henrik's tone, man, damn, that was beautiful. That is a great tone to have. And it's hard. And these guys do a really good job and they've done a really good job, I should say, of finding out how to make their playing cut through the mix. And what I mean by that is I can play a lot. Like, I'm pretty good at most stringed instruments. But live, I struggle a lot of times. I'm great in the post. That's like my bread and butter. is I'll write something really tasty jam or tasty riff or something, and then put it, and then I work with it in post and get it. These guys figured out their tone, what they want to sound like, and everything, and they're able to do this shit live, which most bands can't do that. Most bands get their sound in post, and then they bring it into the set. These guys found their sound and then discovered that, hey, we can add layers to thicken the sound. Most people have to find their sound in post and then figure out how to make it work live. They did the exact opposite, and that's really freaking impressive. It's really hard because bands don't do that, especially bands nowadays. Most guys just want to add distortion or delay on keyboards. They just want to use a vibrato on the keyboard and just get wild with it. They watch like Zildjian live sessions, any Shed sessions, any of that, and they want to get wild and out. Even the drums, man, like the kick is so gross and electronic nowadays. It's like the soul of the instruments get lost very, very, very quickly. And Dirty Loops has figured out how to bring that soul of your instruments back into your playing, into your music, and then add some freaking amazing choruses, tasty hooks, sexy intros and outros. And they do it live, man. They did it live, bro. You don't even need the tracks. Man, all you budding musicians, musicians in late stages of your careers, all you hobbyists, all you basement, in your basement, guys that are on band practice, dude, watch this video and learn from it. All you producers that are trying to figure out how to get your instruments to cut through the sound if you have a band that's very busy. Dirty Loops is like a band to go and watch it, listen to it, and learn from it, because let's be real, these guys are incredible, but the production team behind them does a really good job too. So again, guys, this was an amazing video, minute and 50 seconds. I feel like I can talk about this video for like another hour because there's so many things to do. But this is my little deep dive for you guys. Tell me what you guys think down below. Guys, let's move. Let's keep going with this. Like put some links in the comments so I can get some more love. And let me know what you guys think of this, man. What do you guys think of minute 50? What do you think of Jonas playing? What do you think of the tone of Henrik's bass? What do y'all think of Aaron? Aaron went off in this. What do y'all think? Let me know down there.